Yeah, that is a big talking point.
Okay, so Rob Rice asked, thoughts on Alex Neal Bullen getting suspended for 4 weeks? Obviously not a good bloke. All right, I just want to say this. I understand absolutely the imperative to protect players from getting hurt when they're defenceless. They've got the ball. They need to be protected. Sling tackles are shocking. We've been trying to eliminate them for some time. But what I instinctively thought as soon as I saw that he'd got 4 weeks was what I think a lot of other people would have thought, which was you wouldn't have done that to Paddy Dangerfield or Nat Fyfe or Dusty Martin or Trent Cotchin or one of the anointed stars or even a more public figure. It's really easy to make an example of someone when it's someone like Alex Neal Bullen, who the bulk of the footy public don't really know, don't really care about. And I think that happens too often. And I think in the context of other sling tackle type incidents, 4 weeks is a very, very harsh penalty. And I feel a bit sorry for him.
My opinion?
Yep.
Piss off, Rowan, I hate you.
Okay. Yeah, well, you wouldn't be the...
verbalised, you've perfectly verbalised how I feel to the letter.
Well, you have your go.
Not only have you said how I feel, you said it much better than I ever would. So piss off. That's perfect. Absolutely perfect. Perfect.
Yeah, and look, I mean, I think in saying that, you know, I don't think they do it consciously, but I think it operates at a subconscious level. And if you go back through tribunal history, I reckon you see that a fair bit. You know, that when a particular trend, dangerous trend is happening and they want to make an example, it's always someone who's seen as being expendable.
Oh, yeah, Stevie Baker copped it, you know, easy to run Steve Baker out of town. I mean, that was the most ridiculous. You know, he got more for hitting Johnson on the sore hand than Johnson got for turning around and doing an absolute Barry Hall to him. What Steve Johnson did to him was exactly the same as Hall and Staker. He turned around and punched him in the head. But I'll say this. I'll say this about Alex Neal Bullen. Also, the actual incident was that kid that he threw to the ground must have been the lightest kid going around. You know, if he didn't throw him in the turf, he would have taken off like a kite. So sometimes a player like that, Alex Neal Bullen, especially Alex Neal Bullen, who's in and out of the team, and probably in and out of the team because he's not considered a very physical midfielder.
Yeah.
You know, he latched onto that kid. He latched onto that kid because he could. So I'm not saying it's the right thing to do, but I reckon Alex Neal Bullen, if he tackled just about any other player on the field, he wouldn't have got him. He wouldn't have got him halfway down to the ground. He's just not that strong, Alex Neal Bullen.
Yeah. Well, a few people.
It's cost him a month.